Walk through the art of Prague, Barcelona and Lisbon today and you will feel a certain inconsistency. Streets are crowded, cameras are flashing and restaurants are packed. But look up. Many of the buildings are completely dark at night. What looks like a vibrant city is all too often a city without residents. The historic centre has turned into a stage set, a process called Disneyfication. But this isn't just a cultural dilution, it's a profound demographic collapse. The authentic city, the messy, living community of families, artisans and local shops is being pushed out. In its place, we get a bland spectacle of souvenir shops, international chains and restaurants where immigrant workers serve local food carefully adjusted to what tourists think the country tastes like. In this episode, we look at how cheap flights, digital platforms and political inaction have emptied Europe's historical centres and what it will take to bring them back to life. The post-war era saw the rise of the suburb, the car and the shopping mall. Families left historical centres in search of space, schools and greenery. The centres didn't adapt. Small flats, growing competition for land, lack of infrastructure for families, few parks and high costs. Over time, these districts were left to students, pensioners and short-term professionals. This wasn't uniquely European. Cities in US and Latin America saw central districts to become unsafe and abandoned. Europe avoided full collapse thanks to heritage protection, but the demographic foundations were already weakening. In the late 1990s and the early 2000s, low-cost airlines reshaped travel. Flights once considered luxuries suddenly cost less than train journeys. Real-term airfares on major European routes plummeting by more than a half. Tourism stopped being annual and became constant and spontaneous. Historic centres, already fragile, began receiving massive flows of short-stay visitors. Only one piece was missing: cheap accommodation. Airbnb and similar platforms arrived as a friendly sharing tools but quickly became commercialized. Entire residential blocks were converted in tourist beds. In Lisbon's Baixa or Barcelona's Gothic Quarter, over a third of homes now operate as the short-term lets. Here the relationship is unmistakable. A 10% rise in lettings drives local property prices up nearly 1%. In central zones, the effect is higher still. Cities like Prague and Lisbon have lost a quarter of central residents and Venice nearly half in only 4 decades. The demographic collapse is dramatic. These aren't natural shifts, they are displacement curves. Tourism brings clear upsides. They bring jobs, often kickstart building renovations and generate valuable tax revenue. But the cost is high. It erodes what made cities special, the authentic life and identity that visitors come to experience. It creates noise, a low-paid service class, and overloads transport, waste collection and public services. Worse still, it makes the city livable mainly for visitors, not for those who actually live there. And when the shock hits, like a pandemic, the model collapses. The irony is brutal. Tourism destroys the very authenticity it tries to sell. The distribution of tourism benefits is deeply unequal. Big companies take the largest share, followed by government and local authorities, while residents receive only a marginal slice. This imbalance reveals a central political tension. The people who pay the daily cost of tourism are the ones who benefit the least. Europe is aging, and its historical centres are aging fastest. Rising housing costs push young families to the suburbs. The result? A donut city. A beautiful, Instagrammable, hollow centre full of tourists surrounded by repetitive, soulless suburbs and sustained mainly by immigrants. The data is clear. The historical centres of Europe's great tourism destination are in a state of demographic emergency. We are losing the city souls to the very people who come to admire it. Cities are not just changing, they are ceasing to function as living communities. This is not organic market evolution, this is a policy failure. The response must be radical. Strict limits on short-term rentals. Follow Amsterdam and Barcelona with a tough licensing and bans on whole flat rentals in central districts. Make the centre attractive for families by investing in schools, parks, tax incentives. Penalise developments aimed solely at tourists. Spread tourism beyond the centre, investing in transports, events and planning strategies that take visitors into new neighbourhoods. Protect essential local commerce, ensure year-round services that allow communities to function. Cities are more than roads, stones and architecture. It needs people to live, play, love, debate, build and grow all together. Without them, beauty becomes a stage set and the city becomes a museum. Europe's historical hearts are at a crossroads. Neighbourhood or resort? The choice is still ours to make. And what do you think we should do to protect our city centres? Please leave your comments below. And if you like this video, please click like and subscribe to this channel, The Keys of Chaos. It means a lot to us.